All right, we just saw one crazy rivalry game at Tascos and Amarillo. Evan, you're out there. The battle of the GOAT, Kane and Randall, going on out there at Kimbrough.
Oh, yeah, big game. A lot of fans in that crowd. Let's go right to the highlights. Look at the GOAT right there. Two sides, two teams trying to get it. Let's start with the highlights. Aiden Hildinger rushes into the touchdown, or into the end zone, for that first touchdown. Hildinger having a night for himself, scoring 2 touchdowns on the ground and pound game. Look at this next highlight, though. 41 yards to the house. Little shake and bake action. Whoop! There he goes down to the field. Not going to score a touchdown, but that will set up another score for this Canyon Eagles team. They were everywhere tonight.
Hildinger emerging as one of the key players for
Human
the Eagles.
highlight machine. There we go. And how about this? Tavian Combs, little big hit right there. And couldn't get it out of my mouth because such a nice hit. But look at this pick down the field. Canyon was everywhere. Defense, offense, special teams,
I like this kid
everything.
right here, man. 43 does it all, offense and defense. He's looking good.
Final score, Canyon 22, Randall 7. Canyon takes the GOAT back-to-back years. Really motivates the team for the rest of the season.
All right, going on. Yesterday, Caprock and Dumas take this one. Caprock trying to get their first win. They lost to Hereford last week. That was a great game. We thought they would have been able to pull this one off, but look at that big hit right there. That was a huge hit by the Dumas defense. The defense coming to play. Dumas taking pride in their defense. The Dumas Demons would get in the end zone first as Brian Mendoza bulldozing his way in the end zone for 6. Dumas again on offense after a stall. Caprock drive, this time it's Spencer Williams. He'll find Jacob Mayers for the touchdown through the air. The Demons go up by a few touchdowns. They also had a safety at this point of the game, but Caprock, they'll get a big play of their own. Richard DeLeon stepping back on the slant route. He finds his receiver. That's Jose Reynoso. Jose turns on the Jets, and it's over from there. It's a house call, but Caprock not able to pull it off. Final score in that one, 48-28.
All right, moving on. How about Dalhart and Bushland?
Oh, this is me. I was out here, right? Yeah, this is me. I'm sorry. This is me. My bad. We're getting the mixed up. I was at this game, Bushland and Dalhart, man. Dalhart dropping back on this play and just letting it fly. But it's a pick. That right there is Bushland's Marshall playing some great defense, dropping back and reading that the quarterback's eyes the whole time. Coming up next, we'll have Jared Thomas, dropping back, looking into the end zone as a wide open receiver. Dalhart this time looking down the field, airing it up again. This time is caught by Campbell over there on the sideline, setting them up for a good, put them right in the end zone, This time the Wolves just pounded in. That would be the only score in this game. Check this play out right here. We'll see it again. Bushland stepping back. They win this one 61-8, but Jared Thomas dropping back, hitting his man in perfect stride. That's Skylar Jaco right there. Those guys will be a great connection all year long.
All right, and how about this next game? You know, a lot of teams favor the rushing game, but how about the air game? Borger facing off against Lubbock High tonight. Ducking and dodging, running around the pocket. Cameron Chambers taking this ball all the way down the sideline for the easy score. QB knew who was going to score from the start on that play. Gives them a nice 7-0 lead. How about this next play, though? This time, number 21 for Borger, Trayvon Williams grabs the ball, pushing, passing, jumping over Westerner Austin Garcia before getting taken down, but not before getting a first down for the Bulldogs. Third play, Bulldogs, Caleb Hughes snaps it off to Camden Hernandez, sends it sailing down the field, but it was just a little too hot for Chris Dartes, Instead, number 7 for Lubbock High, Aiden Tejanera going in for the steal. Fourth quarter, Borger will win this one, they're in progress, 27-9 over the Westerners.
Borger looking good, again, looking for their first win. Tampa, Lubbock Estacado out at the Harvesters home field. We didn't know if we were going to get these back, man. We've got to give Isaac a shout out. Isaac was out there, things happen in Tampa today, but we got these highlights, man. We've got these highlights. The Harvesters, Tucker Bridwell, throwing it deep. That's Joey Hill right there on the end of that reception. A few plays later, we'll see Caleb Caldwell. He'll take the handoff and he'll put it in for the Harvesters' first score of the game, barely getting it across the goal line right there. 7-0. The Matadors would answer, though. We'll see the offense, Jalen Dobbins at quarterback for Estacado, a great quarterback, dropping back, looking downfield. He'll pass it to Jalen Smith right there on the quick pass, and Smith does the rest, getting some good rack yardage right there. Halfway through this one, Dobbins in the red zone. He'll keep it himself. Looking into the end zone, he'll take it on in. Final score in this one, Estacado is able to walk away with a win, 30-24.
And how about Hereford and Greenwood on this beautiful evening under the Friday night lights? Look at the opening here. Hereford and Greenwood. Nice little action, after we see this little run through. Quarterback Weston Wilbur is going to do a lot of things tonight, including this play right here. He's going to run it down and into the score. An easy touchdown for his team. Then next play, later on, nice pass down the field to tight end Austin Groeschel. Sets up the touchdown on this next play. Look at the passing game we mentioned. Brody Ray, beautiful toe work to stay inbounds for this touchdown.
Toe tap.
Oh yeah, Greenwood wins it 35-14 over Hereford.
Greenwood gave him troubles last year, but we saw Hereford bounce back after that Greenwood game last year. Plainview versus Palo Duro. Palo Duro on the road trying to get their first win right here. Dundre the Great just tossing it to his running back. And look at this great running right here by the Duns. They're trying to get their first win. They didn't like how they ended last week against Caprock. But Plainview turned the Bulldogs at home, handing it off. The ground game is deadly for the Bulldogs, making a few defenders miss, running through tackles right there. That's some tough running right there for the Bulldogs. They get into the end zone as well. Palo Duro, though, they're out there fighting, man. They are able to get a win on the road. Palo Duro wins this one 32-28. A lot of great highlights, guys. It's great to see the Duns get their first win after that big loss to Kane, bouncing back, getting this win.
Too.
A lot of close games,
yeah.
man. And it's week 2. It's good to see some of our teams getting on track, guys. We'll have some more highlights coming up after this break.